Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in on the Central YouTube channel as we are just a few hours away from the epic, massive showdown on the gridiron tonight with the Holman Vikings and the Central Riverhawks, top of the MVC on the line. And I am here with one of our Riverhawk athletes, Connor Groth, a junior wide receiver. I thought he was a senior. He's a junior wide receiver for the football team. Connor, thank you for taking time out of your day to join us on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, thank you for having me on here.
Connor, I had DP earlier this week. I wanted to try to get both wide receivers in this offense because it's some of the work that you guys are doing that kind of goes unnoticed. And we aren't calling out your name a lot on the broadcast because typically wide receivers are catching passes and doing all that. That's not really what your role is in this offense. It's more of a blocking type role for you as a wide receiver. But man, you guys are really getting the job done. Talk to us a little bit about, hey, I'm a wide receiver, but my job is really to be an extension of the run game.
Yeah, so basically, like you said, normally receivers' jobs are to catch the ball, run after catch, just score a touchdown sometimes. But in this offense, how good our O line is and how powerful they are, we just run everyone over most of the time. So we just gotta. All the receivers' job is we're just one block away from scoring a touchdown or making a big play. Because if we don't get that block, then the corner makes the play. But if that corner doesn't make the play and we stick with our blocks, that play gets extended by a lot.
You're right. Turns, as we said with DP, turns what could be a 15-yard gain into a 50-yard touchdown. We've certainly seen a number of those from Rude and Shepard and Service and that stable of running backs that you got there. Connor, do you take a little bit of pride in that, being able to get those DBs off their feet and opening up the roadway for those running backs coming in behind you?
Yeah, it's fun getting a pancake block every once in a while. I think I only got like one or two this year, but I'm looking forward to trying to get more of them tonight and forward on. So it's fun blocking sometimes, but then other times you're just like, oh, is this all I'm gonna do? But it whatever helps the team out really. That's all you got to really be thinking about.
There you go. And we know both you and Derek have the ability to catch the long ball. So that's always something that's got to be in the defense's mind as they're preparing to try to stop the run, is that there are two wideouts that are very capable and two quarterbacks that can get you the ball. Really, four people that have thrown the ball this year. But we saw Jude Alvarado come back. Now, Christian has done a really nice job. Christian Ruder has done a really nice job stepping in and kind of manning the fort. We saw Jude come back for a couple series last game. How big is that for this offense as we see Jude get more and more playtime with that offense?
It just gets our offense just gets better. It gets more versatile because we got, like you said, we got like three or four people who can throw the ball really. So if you put them in the backfield, it just our offense is so versatile. Because if we put Jude in, he who knows he could run some wildcat, and just he could take some QB runs and he can throw. Same with Christian, he can do both. Same with Gabe, he can do both. So it keeps the defense on their toes of what you have to really be thinking about as a defense.
Lots of different possibilities with that offense with some of the skill position players that we see on this Riverhawk team. It's what makes Friday night so much fun for us Riverhawk fans to be able to sit and watch what that offense is going to do. Let's talk a little bit about Holman. 4-0 in the conference. Their games have been blowouts. How in the world are we going to handle them? I'm sure you've watched some film on it. How in the world are we going to handle them? What do we know about Holman and what's going to be our, don't give away any secrets, but what's going to be our plan of attack?
Um, this week we've worked a lot on defense because they got that wing T kind of look, or that I think it's called like a flex bone kind of look. They don't really split out any receivers most of the time. So defense has been working a lot. Offense, we just really sticking to our game plan, just doing what we have to do. Home, they're a physical team. They're a well coached team, but we just got to make sure we do our jobs. And if everyone does their job and gets to the right place, I think we'll be all right.
I love that. Keeping the offensive game plan the same, it's working, right? If it's not broke, why fix it? And I'm planning on seeing lots of big rushes tonight from the running backs and maybe even a ball down to Connor Groth once in a while. That would be awesome. I'll be watching for that. And I know Connor is hoping for that as well. Um, haven't really seen what you can do. We saw it a little bit last year, but man, if you get some opportunities, who knows what can happen, and who knows when that time is going to need to happen, but maybe tonight. Let's talk a little bit about football in general. Connor, how long have you been playing the sport?
I think I started fifth grade BGC.
And what's your favorite part about football? Why do you love this sport so much? Why are you passionate about it?
Uh, just starting from a young age, I just always had a love for the game. I'm not really sure. I can't really pinpoint what about football. It's just football in general. I like everything about it.
Just being out there with the boys on Friday nights, and there's nothing like playing under the lights at UWL. And so we are excited for you tonight, Connor. We're excited for the team. You can see I got my jersey on. Today is Staff Appreciation Day, and Zach Adams chose me to wear his jersey. Little tight on me in the stomach area. I got more muscle mass than Zach has apparently in my stomach area. So I'm struggling to breathe today, but I'm wearing this thing with pride. And I'm excited for tonight's game. Connor, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day. We got you out of study hall, so don't worry, viewers. I'm not getting him out of class. He's not missing any instructional time. However, he does have some work to do, I'm sure, in study hall. So thank you, Connor, for taking time out of your day to join us on the YouTube channel.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
Viewers, don't forget, tonight's a big night. If you're not going to be at UWL for the game in person, 6:45 pregame, Joel and I will be live on the air, and we will bring you all the action. Looking for Central to make their mark on this season in the MVC. And the only way they're going to be winning that MVC is with a win over Holman tonight. And we will see if that happens. I like our chances. I think the boys are going to come out and play a fantastic game tonight. So hope you either are there in person or join us on the broadcast, 6:45. I'm going to have another interview set up for you here, probably posting in a couple hours. I got to get one of those volleyball players after that insane volleyball match last night. So we'll get that up for you as well. So two student athlete interviews for you today. I hope you enjoy it. Have a good day.